Okay, we're going to talk about visiting another country. We're going to talk about going to Japan. Japan is a little archipelago of islands in the east. It's known as the country of the rising sun. It's also the starting of the time zone. But to share some of the cultural differences with Japan, an article by Catherine Forth, 19 Things Not to Do While in Japan. She mentioned some things that Western culture should be aware of. And one of them is not wearing shoes in the house. It's considered dirty. It's considered maybe rude, unclean. If you take and wear your shoes in the house like we would in a Western culture. So you put and slip on your slippers after you take your shoes off to be able to go into the house. Another thing that I've learned with the Japanese culture is bathing. You don't bathe dirty. Now that seems odd maybe for some of us here that we take a bath when we're dirty. However, in Japan, they think it's nasty or dirty to be able to sit down in a bath being dirty. You clean yourself before you take your bath. You soap up, you shower, you clean off, and then you sit down in your bath to rinse off. These are cultural differences that you need to be aware of. Myself, I've had also personal experiences with the Japanese. I work with the Japanese. So a few more things maybe to be aware of. The Japanese smoke a lot. Something that in America we would think would be considered unhealthy. We would consider to be a bad habit. The Japanese do smoke a lot. They also drink a lot. Not all Japanese, but the Japanese I've been around, they do drink a lot. Like in America where we may see people drink come Thursday, Friday, Saturday. In Japan, they don't make a difference. They'll drink Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and they get up and go to work. Another cultural difference you'll see in Japan is the cleanliness of their cities. The dirt on the ground, the litter. They don't see a reason for it. They clean it up, they pick it up. They're very disciplined. They're disciplined in the sense that if you come up to a crosswalk and people are waiting, in America we'll find the shortest route and we'll go across the street with the least amount of traffic. In Japan, they'll go to the crosswalk and they'll wait for the light to show. It's a discipline. It's an old discipline. You'll also see a difference in the food. You will not have the food that you have here in America. In America, we like our Big Macs. We like our cold cut sandwiches. We like our chicken how we like it. In Japan, it's not that way. It's different. You don't have as much sweetening in Japan as we have here in America, as in cakes, cookies, and candies. And you don't have a lot of differences in their meals. An example I was told about was some gentlemen going to a cafeteria to eat, and they get their meal, maybe a hamburger or some kind of sandwich, and it came with orange juice. They didn't want orange juice. They wanted another drink with it because that's not a normal meal for Western culture. When they asked about it and they asked if they could supplement the drink with something, the server actually said no, it comes with orange juice. Another thing you won't do in Japan from a Western culture to their culture is tip. You won't leave extra money for the person that serves you your food. The reason why is they get paid to do their job, and they get paid to do it great. When you travel, I hope you enjoy. I hope you get to go to Japan. I hope you get to visit, but remember the things that make the Western and Eastern culture different.